Hey y'all, it's SheRea, what's up? I am back with another DIY leave-in video using some of my favorite ingredients for hair growth. Can you guess what some of the ingredients are? I created my first version of this recipe last year after my big chop and my hair grew like crazy. Today I am back with an updated version that can help with hair growth, length retention, softness, and shine. I swear by my last DIY leave-in I shared last week. It is creamy, slippery, moisturizing, and also contains ingredients to promote hair growth. But it may be a bit overwhelming for someone new to DIY hair care. So we're going to work on something a bit easier for everyone. You ready? And I really appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and my future content. And after I share this recipe, I'm sure you'll want to subscribe for more. Alright, let's get into it. The first step is making my special rice water. I've shown you how to create rice water plenty of times on my channel, but this one is a bit different. I start with half a cup of rinsed black rice in a mason jar. Black rice contains the highest amount of anthocyanins in any type of rice and really any known food. I will link everything that I am using down below per usual. In order to take rice water to the next level, I add a teaspoon each of my favorite Ayurvedic herbs, starting with hibiscus. Hibiscus is rich in amino acids that nourish the hair, strengthen the roots, and keeps the hair lustrous and shiny. Fenugreek is another powerhouse. Fenugreek is high in protein without leaving the hair feeling dry and brittle. It treats hair fall, hair thinning, baldness, and dandruff. Lastly, I go in with Bringraj, known as the king of herbs. It is extremely effective in promoting hair growth. I also added a teaspoon of MSM powder. MSM is rich in sulfur and is great for the scalp because of its anti-inflammatory properties. Then I go in with 2 cups of purified water. I don't recommend using tap water, but that's just me. I add a few drops of spearmint essential oil to further stimulate the scalp and to mask the scent of the rice water. If you haven't used rice water already, it can smell like monkey butt. Black rice isn't as bad as white rice, but yeah. I close the lid and allow the rice water to ferment for at least 3 to 5 days in my cabinet. This batch sat for 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I separate the water from the rice and herbs with a nut milk bag. I never forget to squeeze the bag because that's where all the goodness is. And that's how you create the best rice water ever. You could stop here, but this isn't enough for me. In order to prevent rice water from making my naturally dry hair drier and brittle and breaking off, I add moisturizing ingredients. My rice water recipe made 1.5 cups of rice water. To that, I add homemade fresh aloe vera juice, but you can use a store-bought version. Aloe vera is extremely moisturizing and soothes the scalp. Of course, I go in with my Bay vegetable glycerin. I went in with 2 tablespoons. Glycerin is great for dry hair and it adds slip to any recipe. Lastly, I went in with a few more drops of spearmint essential oil for a bit more fragrance. I give that a final mix, and that's it. I personally add a preservative because I like storing my leave-in outside the fridge and I like making big batches, but I know some people are against preserving their DIYs, so store in the fridge for a couple weeks after every use and be sure to make small batches. I decant into a spray bottle to make it easier to apply to my hair, and it's ready to be used. And don't throw away that extra rice. Stick around on my channel and I'll share a recipe on how to use it. I already have one recipe you can check out. Enough long talking, let's apply. Before I applied this leave-in, I went in with an intense protein treatment. I recorded the process and you can check it out. I then allowed my hair to air dry under my t-shirt towel for 30 minutes. Even though the inositol found in rice water can penetrate the hair strands like an effective protein treatment, I find that my hair still needs a stronger protein that the amino acids in rice water can then build upon to keep my hair strong. Think of a protein treatment as the legs on which the tabletop that is rice water sits on. Does that make sense? Doing both might be too much for some people, but my hair is extremely fine, weak, and fragile, so you have to do what works best for you. You just have to experiment. And this is the type of length I am working with for those of you who are new to my channel. I cut my hair off just last year. I start by pulling out shed hair because that can cause unnecessary tangles and breakage. I then go in directly with my hair growth spray. I spray liberally, focusing on the roots and scalp because that's where hair growth comes from, and on the ends, which are the oldest part of the hair and the weakest and most fragile. I press it into my hair like I do any normal leave-in. Here's the trick: I never use my rice water leave-in on its own on wash day. I always layer it with a moisturizing creamy leave-in. In this video, I'm using my DIY leave-in that I shared last week. I do the LCO method: liquid, cream, and oil. Rice water is my liquid, a traditional leave-in is my cream, and then I seal everything in with an oil, butter, or grease. The creamy leave-in adds slip, takes moisture to the next level, and helps to seal in the rice water. You can use your favorite leave-in. Time for my oil step. I am using my DIY grease. It is quite lovely if I do say so myself. It is thick and moisturizing. I focus it especially on my ends. That has allowed me to retain a lot of length over this last year. Then I braid up the section. I used to swear by my twist, but I find that braids help me to reduce single strand knots because they keep my hair more stretched and elongated. I continue this exact process in every section, dousing my hair in rice water from roots to ends. My apologies, I failed to show you the shine and luster on my hair with just rice water alone. Do you see how incredible it makes my hair look? I wish you could touch my hair and experience how it feels. And that's why you gotta try it yourself. I then apply my leave-in, pressing it in and detangling. And then my DIY grease to seal in all the magic. After I apply everything, my hair is soft, shiny, and amazing. The best part is that I made everything in my kitchen. My hair is thriving, and I plan to continue to use these products to achieve what? Booty crack length hair. You with me? I hope this video was helpful and that you learned something new. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe for more. And be sure to check out my other videos that I'm sure will help you to reach your hair goals. I love you. Bye.